know, pray when I see it.
Damn, dog.
I've been a predator all my damn life.
Ain't no clapback videos, I'm looking.
I'm built different. We ain't the same.
Dog, I touch him anytime I feel like it. I'm touching him now. I come from scum. That's why I'm a Christian. I come from backwoods, incest-driven maniacs. I'm designed and built to bully effeminate men. We come from the bottom, and he raises us up, and he cleans us off. And from that point forward, I've been walking clean. Dog. Damn. Doodoo flavored trickle. Dog.
Laying on your back, spreading your leg.
Dog.
I know, pray when I see it.
Dog. Damn.
I've been a predator all my damn life. I'm built different.
Dog.
We ain't the same.
I'll touch him anytime I feel like it. I'm touching him now.
Hold up, hold up, hold the hell up. I didn't want to forget those bargain bin fluffers who calls themselves detractors. No, not all of you fam. Season motherfucking 2.
I need my boyfriend.
Spreading your leg.
Dog. I need my boyfriend.
Laying on your back.
Dog. I need my boyfriend.
Spreading your leg.
Dog. I need my boyfriend.
For a train being run on
Effeminate men. Dog. I need my boyfriend.
spreading your leg.
I need my boyfriend.
For a train being run on
Effeminate men.
Hey fam, it's your girl Samantha. I got a favor to ask of you. The Sinner's Commentary is a labor of love from Eric to you. It would be awesome sauce to show your love by exercising your right by clicking the like button. Show YouTube that Eric's content is worth it by subscribing to the channel.
Let me tell you something, brother. When I hold a man's penis, I tell you what I do. I hold on to it tight, brother. Because if that penis is vodka to Philip, woo, that's how it happens.
Meerkat Mall. Who? I need my boyfriend. Please.
spreading your leg.
Dog. Suck my ass. Please. Please. Dog. I'm not a good dog. I'm a good sissified boy. Effeminate men. Spread your cheeks. They all soft. Dog. I need my boyfriend. Please.
Spreading your leg.
Dog. Suck my ass. Please. Please. Dog.
Philip came in from his office with a moist beard, and he rang out his sweat ring stained shirt. I maneuvered myself over to him and I said, Phil, let me handle the memberships for you.
Dog. I'm not a good dog. I need my boyfriend. Please.
Spreading your leg.
Dog. Suck my ass. Please. Please. Dog. I need my boyfriend. Please.
Laying on your back.
Dog. Suck my ass. Please. Please.
Man, I want to thank everybody for the 1K. We finally made it. We did it, and it could not have happened without you guys.
This started about 10 years ago. I was depressed, I was an alcoholic. That was the start of my YouTube career. Today, many years later, things are a lot better, that's for sure. That is for certain. It is certain. Things, it is certain. Bruh. Real hell. Got the bag, bro. Got the tips. Got the plastic cups. Will tail jam. Bruh. Real hell. Bro. Will Tail Jan, former pro player, former alcoholic, right? Drinking liquor all day long. Good variety of stuff. We'll even have an incentive if someone contributes a very large contribution. I will take a shot of a special liquor that I have not revealed yet. I'm not getting drunk. Absolutely not. Bruh. Whale tail. Got the bag, bro. Got the tips, right? Plastic cups. Whale tail jam. Bruh. Whale tail.
You need Jesus. Fill up. Consume.
Whale tail.
Day after day after day.
Bro.
If you do, to hell with you. You need help. You need Jesus.
Bruh. Whale tail. Got the bag, bro. Got the tips, right? Plastic cups. Whale tail jam. Got the bag, bro. Whale tail. Got the bag, bro. Got the whale tail.
My mic was muted. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Good start to the stream. I was adjusting audio settings before the stream. I didn't set up my scenes properly. I was adjusting audio settings, which caused me to be muted. This is a great stream. All right. So we are here for this. I hope everybody's doing well. We're going to be talking about our pal, Pastor Eric Miller, former DSP detractor, and we are here as promised for this.
Penis sniffing stuff.
We are here for the penis sniffing stuff. That's right. But I really would like to check out this Division gameplay just for, yes, audio disaster out of the way. I actually did make my mic sound better. I went in, I took NVIDIA Broadcast out of the loop. I was on a certain detractor voice call with someone whose name rhymes with food and begins with an S, and he was like, "Hey, your audio right now on this call kind of sounds like shit. I think your NVIDIA Broadcast settings are funky." So I just took NVIDIA Broadcast out of the loop, and I think it sounds a lot better now. But I want to watch some of this Division gameplay because I am so curious about this. What's up, Heather? What's up, Dr. Karkand? We're going to watch a couple minutes of this Division gameplay because what I want to know is why he just decided to post a gameplay video next to all this manosphere shit. So let's take a look. And I need to make sure there's sound for Eric. Hold on. I redid like all my audio setup this morning, so I'm like still trying to make sure everything works. Okay, here it is. Oh, notice he still put his little broadcast bars and tone bumper. Why? You don't need that. You also, like, a Pastor Eric Miller bug is not gonna get you traction on a Division video, guy. Sorry.
Division Agent Miller answered a backup call from fellow Division agents. The JTF comms officer notified Agent Miller that 3 agents were engaged with 3 hunters.
Okay. This is interesting. Yeah, he loves the Division. I want to try and... I want to try... Well, so Dr. Karkand, there's only a few gameplay videos on his channel. There's like 3. I commented on a Division gameplay video that he put up like last year when I still liked him. And I was like, hey, I didn't know you did gameplay, but cool. Like, so this concept is actually kind of decent. Him having AI voiceover saying Division Agent Miller responded to this call for assistance, whatever, whatever. But my problem is it just doesn't go with the rest of his channel. Like, why is he doing videos called The Dreaded Friend Zone like this, which we're about to watch, and then a Division storytelling video? It really doesn't work. What's up, Ludwig? It just doesn't... It doesn't go with the rest of his channel, which, like, algorithmically is not a good thing for him to do. You want to make similar content to the content that kind of hits the algorithm, although... Well, so we're not going to really watch this. Let's go back into his channel and let's, like, just take a look around before I hop over to the Friend Zone video that I was interested in watching.
Very few.
Nope. Yeah, so we've got, like, manosphere shit sandwiched between a Division video. Apparently this video does actually contain graphic depictions of abortion. Like, that's real. A couple people reached out to me on Discord and were like, don't watch that video because you're gonna get community yeeted. But why would he put this here? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. All of this, garbage as it may be, is still pretty consistent though. But I digress, and outside of this massive digression, let's move on to the feature presentation, as Pastor Eric would say, the dreaded friend zone. I watched the start of this, and I'm not okay with how this starts, and I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Here we go.
This is a question for the men. Boys, I have a serious question. Please
I gotta
take it
boost
seriously.
the audio a bit.
When you're talking to a girl, right, you're gonna put her in one of the 2 categories. You either want to hook up, or you actually want her as a partner. You'd like a relationship with her. I would like to know where to find the relationship.
That should be good.
Where are they? Are they at the gym? Are they at home playing video? Like, where are they? Please. Please tell me where they are.
Yep. So it was the Geordie sigh that got me, because I think the Wings of Redemption sigh is a bigger reflection on Eric, because if you think about Eric in context, he is at youngest in his late 40s, but he's probably in his mid 50s, and he's posting, or he's choosing to include a you know, vertically shot video of a, let's say, early 20-something lady saying, where are all the good boyfriends at? And he's a dude in his mid 50s, and he's trying to dunk on this girl. But I think it actually ironically reflects on how out of touch he is if he's going to make this video as a 50-something boomer dude trying to make this girl look selfish and entitled. Like, yeah, this video's cringe. Like, all of these TikTok videos are cringe where the girls are like, oh, where are all the good boyfriends? But come on, dude. Come on.
They are, because every single guy that I talk to and that I meet only wants to hook up. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just not compatible with that. That's not what I...
He's like, see this clip. He is the perfect example of a 50-something. Yeah, thank you, guy with 2 names. He's 53, 54-ish, based on what we know. He is a mid-50s guy that discovered Filmora, because these edits have, like, I see what he's trying to do. I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to make this girl look like an asshole, and maybe she is an asshole, but the timing and the clips that he's choosing to use, they're not actually punctuating anything he's trying to say.
It's not compatible with that. That's not what I am interested in. So if someone could point me in the direction of the men that want to get to know me and want a relationship.
Like, this girl's cringe. I'm not gonna defend this girl.
Is this not typical female behavior? She names the places where men are, and yet she still asks the same question.
Then he cuts to an AI voice of stock footage with a pretty lady laughing. This is incoherent in my mind. If he wants to say something, he should just say it. Like, yeah, see, he goes on screen later on in the video. So he factually puts his face later on in the video. So why are you... So he's trying to manipulate this edit to act like some lady is saying it when it's just him through an AI voice. This is stupid. This is really stupid. It's like, it's regarded editing.
These modern women have the brain power of a wet nap. This girl is sharp as jello. Why is it when men tell women what they want,
Boomer jokes, sharp as jello,
to try to give them the complete opposite? This is a rather disrespectful but truthful answer. Women
yeah, Heather, he's trying to make a joke out of it, but the thing is, like,
some women,
the content is, this is not a joke. Like, this is not setup and delivery, because he thinks that he can just cut two ideas together and make it a joke, and that's not how joke editing works. That's not how shitpost editing works.
Men don't even think men are qualified to think for themselves, let alone...
If he wanted to, he could do like a Snort Burnell style video. He could find other clips of this girl, and he could cut out of context voice clips of the blonde girl that he's trying to criticize, and he could make a Snort Burnell edit of her contradicting herself. That's where the joke would be here. But the joke is not juxtaposing like a Raggedy Ann cutaway and then this lady. This is not a joke. This is just cringe boomer editing.
Tell a woman what he wants. Simply trifling and simply cow patties.
I'll touch him anytime I feel like it. Period. I'm touching him now.
I'm divorced.
And he uses this clip in everything. It's so annoying. Like, if you want to use this clip, you cut it. Like,
I'm divorced.
If I was going to use this clip, I'd cut it here. I would just use it for like a second and a half, and then cut it. This second part just lingers, and it kills the pace of the video.
I thought I'd be happier. Except...
What's up, Dead School?
The judge set the child support amount.
Yes, this is a Pastor Miller video, Shoshone. This is Lolcow Ministries. Welcome.
It's possible. Anything's possible!
$326 a month for 2 kids for child support is what
You're right. It's a staple of the Pastorverse. It's his own meme at this point.
$326 a month because he's not working. Because he chooses not to. I was able to...
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
cross-examine him, which was fun.
So note that, like, okay, chat. This lady shouldn't be talking shit about her divorce settlement on TikTok. That's not a thing you should do. It's shitty, it's trashy. Like, don't do it. Your business is your business. But the fact that he is like white knighting for the ex-husband and being like, yeah, the fucking ex-husband is a Chad, and I'm gonna juxtapose a Matrix clip of that he's being red-pilled and he's beginning to believe. Like, no, fuck no. Because this lady shouldn't be posting this. Yeah, I don't disagree with him on that, but the way he's trying to present this argument as though, like, this ex-husband is some kind of, I don't know, Chad for divorcing his wife and getting the child support amount down. Like, fuck no.
And I asked him how many hours a week he spends working or trying to sell houses, because technically he still has a real estate license, so technically he's still a realtor. He said 15 hours a week, approximately.
I lied.
Great. That explains it, huh? Jason, you don't...
He is simping for the effeminate boyfriends.
Is how many hours he works per week. Grown man. Grown, able-bodied man with transportation and no child care.
Oh, guy with two names loves TikTok trash. Okay, okay.
Which I think is kind of...
I should have known. I should have known.
Like 0 hours per week.
Incorrect beans. That's why we're here. That is actually why I bother to keep up with Pastor Eric, because if you actually look at the shit he posts and the videos that he chooses to upload, he's a 55-year-old incel, dude. And it's fascinating to watch.
$326 a month for 2 kids. Fun, right? I'm divorced.
For worse.
For work.
For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
Something, man. Definitely smell something out here. I smell pussy.
I want to look at that edit again.
For work.
For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
Something, man. Definitely smell something out here. I smell pussy.
So see that? Here. There's a couple stray frames that he didn't cut around. Let's play that in super slow-mo.
Sure.
One of the things I like to do is like pick out basic editing mistakes. So he uses this clip, which is pre-edited. I understand that like he's trying to cut around edits that already exist, but there's a very simple solution to this problem that makes it more watchable. Picked a great part to slow-mo, by the way. See, these last couple frames, here, I'll show you. He should have cut here, right on this frame, because the line is done. The I smell pussy joke is done. He should have cut on this frame so that this frame is not there. But this is distracting because he left, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He left 5 frames. He left 5 frames there that are just there. Like, he clearly intended to cut here, but he left 5 frames, so you have 5 frames of nothing, basically, nothing that needs to be there, and then you go back to the woman. It's just a bad edit. Like, it's just a terrible edit.
We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling.
Okay. All right.
We
Hello?
have a special lesson today that finally explains the friend zone that has cost so many men their self-respect. To better understand what terminology being used in this...
Okay, so we've had 2 different AI voices in this. One male, one female. We've got thought bubbles. What the fuck is this editing, man?
Video. We put together a short glossary of terms that will give us context to the video. 1. Friend zone, a friendship in which one person, typically male, is romantically or sexually attracted to the other. But the attraction is not mutual. He's obviously in love with her, but she keeps him in the friend zone. 2.
No! That is the most incel talk ever. Keeps him in the... Okay.
Airbnb, aka imaginary
What's up, Paul?
boyfriend, no benefits. A man that is in a friendship with a woman.
Paul. Fuck. I'll let the TTS take that one. If the TTS takes that one. The TTS should take that one eventually.
Whom he treats like a girlfriend,
Big ups, Paul.
but gets
Thanks
none
for
of
the
the
5.
benefits that comes with all his effort. 3. Ramon, The fourth man to join Pookie, Tyrone, Chad and Ramon, formerly named William. 4. Patient fisherman, a man whom is in the friend zone by his own choice to the chagrin of the woman. He slowing uses his lures to subtlety breach the friend zone to eventually receive a new classification to friends with benefits. 5. Sluts play.
That's a good question, Dr. Karkan. That is a great question. And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. Because what if a man is attracted to a man, or what if a woman is attracted to a woman? That is a very good question.
When a woman tries to explain her hoe phase and high body count, self-justification of her sexual immorality to appear as a victim of her circumstances.
Shout out to Pookie. That's right.
And now, the dreaded friend zone.
I would just like to note we're 5 minutes and 49 seconds. Excuse me, that was disgusting. We are 5 minutes and 49 seconds into the video before he's reached his actual explanation of his point. This is too much time, dude. It's like he read something or saw a YouTube video about, oh, use memes to hook your audience in the first 5 to 10 seconds of the video. Then he extended that meme part of the video for an entire 5.5 minutes, because that's what it looks like to me.
Penis sniffing stuff. Penis
How long
sniffing
have you been
stuff.
friends?
Penis sniffing stuff.
Thanks for the money, dummy. In that time period, have you never had feelings for each other?
No, like he's been just such a great friend. So like,
boy, that escalated quickly.
What escalated? What escalated? What escalated? Can anybody tell me what escalated? Because this is not escalating behavior. This is just them saying, yeah, we're friends. Hello?
couldn't like see the other side.
Correct, Dr. Karkan. Those 5 minutes could be a video in and of itself. Honestly, he'd probably get better views and better retention if he put those 5 minutes up as a video and then this is a separate video. But nothing escalated, Eric. You fuck. This is already making me angry. His editing actively makes me angry. I hate it.
Could you ever see her being your wife one day?
It's possible. I mean, it's possible.
You smell something, man? Definitely smell something.
No!
I smell pussies.
So you wouldn't rule it?
Yep, and that's so this confirms that he doesn't trim his edits at all, because that edit was a clone of the edit that he did before. So he doesn't trim his edits. He doesn't go back through to make sure that they flow correctly, that there's no pacing.
That out.
I wouldn't completely.
What's up, Tran? Good morning, dude.
How come it's
what he's implying, and what this dude is also implying, is that like every woman could potentially be your wife or your partner. And yeah, maybe, but like, why do you have to have feelings for an attractive woman you're friends with? It doesn't make sense. I've been friends with plenty of attractive women in my life. I've had best friends that have been attractive women before my current girlfriend, and nothing ever happened there. Sometimes you just don't have feelings for someone. It just doesn't make sense. I think the problem is that like he has such a generational issue with how the current generation deals with like male-female bonding, basically. Like he doesn't understand that like men and women can just be friends and it can end there. And he doesn't understand that like if a dude feels attracted to a woman and she doesn't feel the same way, he's not entitled to her affection. Like that's why I think he's an incel, because what he's trying to say here, if you watch more of his stuff, is that like because I'm attracted to a woman, I'm entitled to get something back from that. I'm like, no, that's just not how that works. That's not how friendship works, dude. Just because you want to be friends with someone doesn't even mean they want to be friends with you back. Not everybody gets along, dude. Get over it.
a possibility in your mind, but for you, you're like, I would just never look at him that way?
Yeah, big ups, Heather.
Good friends. I don't want to ruin the friendship.
What the hell is even...
No, that's real. What the lady just said is real. What the lady just said is real. Let's listen to that.
In your mind, but for you, you're like, I would just never look at him that way.
We've been such good friends. I don't want to ruin the friendship.
What the hell is even that?
That's real. That's a real thing. Because sex and romance complicates a friendship. That's inherently complicated. You are risking a lot. Not even if you're romantic and then non-sexual with someone, you are risking a lot by jeopardizing that friendship. I had a best friend who was female for how many years? Like 11 years or something. And we were always just friends, and you know, nothing sexual, nothing romantic, no nothing. Because we were good friends, we wanted to keep it that way. And honestly, when it came to her dating tastes, we just were not aligned. I was not her type, and she was not my type, and it worked. You know.
How could you ruin a friendship by getting closer?
Well, you know, like when people take friendships into relationships, they're not meant to be in a relationship. They were always meant to be friends.
He just doesn't fit that box.
Correct, DJ Bruno. I believe that if the guy sees you as a potential partner and the other doesn't, that's bound for disaster. Exactly. What Pastor is trying to imply is that, like, oh, you only need one person to be interested, and everybody should at least try with everybody that they're involved with. Like, no, that's stupid. Like, what he's implying is just really dumb, and you're gonna lose a lot of friends that way.
No, I wouldn't say that, because he fits all the boxes.
Well, yeah, Sadie, these questions are see, there he is. These questions are fucking manosphere questions. They're supposed to be biased. They're supposed to bait clicks. And Pastor Eric is taking their content and trying to say that these interviews are like credible evidence to prove his point.
So, is it just me?
Here he is.
Did that girl just hand puppet that brother? She said, no, I haven't really thought about it. Or that's not true. She said, we haven't really thought about it. Then he echoed what she said. Oh, this dude is definitely in the friend zone. And how did she get away with that?
Wait a minute. No. But he asked the guy first, right? The interviewer asked the guy, what do you think first? And he was like, no, we're just friends. The guy talked first, dude. This is, am I wrong? Did the guy speak first?
Is this brother that hard up and desperate?
Guy with two names. I don't swallow pills from strangers. Those days are over, dude.
Up into his colon and made him say the exact same.
Those days are over. I don't do that anymore.
That she did. So she's clearly wearing the pants in.
Yeah, that's true. Midlife crisis. The GOAT. Brings up a great point. The Pastor Eric Miller, the owner of this channel and the maker of this video, took, like, let's say 7 minutes and 40 seconds to actually speak. And he used more than 2 AI voices to explain terms and definitions that he felt you needed to know before getting into the content. Jesus Christ.
This friendship. And did you see?
Oh, you know what? My girlfriend is sleeping in the next room. Speaking of, my girlfriend is sleeping in the next room. I need to close this door because I think I'm going to wake her up if I keep ranting like this.
Kevin Samuels, just like he always said.
I just closed the invisible door.
She spoke for him, man. Never.
She likes to sleep late, and I'm almost guaranteed waking her up.
And I think it's perfect just for this video.
I'll touch him anytime I feel like it. Period. I'm touching him now.
Big ups Keenan Thompson. Okay, what is it? Oh.
I made the perfect girl for Adam, and she still did him dirty. Oh my dear Jesus, even the Bible.
So interstitial to interstitial. Yeah. Kafkas, I agree. There's so much to unpack here. Dude.
Everyone said these hoes ain't loyal. Facts.
women allow.
So he just said that this is the sinner's commentary, and then he cuts to 4 clips. Okay.
Themselves.
Make your commentary, bro.
It's like betatization through 1,000 concessions.
No, my lady and I are not just friends, Sadie.
Give and give, and then she
We are romantically and sexually involved. It's sad that I had to clarify that, but we are watching this video. I'm not in the friend zone with my girlfriend.
The household just absolutely miserable.
How would anybody want to deal with you? How about that?
Like, this is not a meme. I don't know who this fucking guy is. The only person I've recognized in all these clips is Kenan Thompson. That's the only person. So, like, the memes that he's using don't work.
Let's see. I'm intelligent. I'm motivated. I have my own
No,
business.
I'll never ban Sadie. Nope.
I'm not
Sadie is our Halo carry when we need her. So she's unbannable. She's under my protection. I'm pretty sure. Okay, to invoke Greta Thunberg is
Yourself as a man.
really fucking stupid. That's really fucking stupid. Also, this is a bad edit.
How dare you?
Cut it right there. Cut it right where I stopped. Because her leaning into the microphone and saying, "How dare you," is kind of fucking funny. But this lean back, look down, and then lean forward again, unnecessary. Get good.
And then she was there.
One of the most honest portrayals of a woman played.
Let's see that again, because I almost don't believe it. So, Tom Hanks, this is obviously a shot from Forrest Gump, and he's obviously using some kind of VHS tracking effect to get around copyright. But this is a bad clip to use. This doesn't prove a point. And it looks like shit.
One of the most honest portrayals of a woman placing a man in the friend zone is from the movie.
This is painful to watch because stylistically and visually, none of this looks the same. He hasn't done anything to make his clips look uniform or similar or, you know, just at least have the same style, because the quality of image varies so wildly clip to clip to clip. And his timing is all off. This is just shit. And I'm not even the best editor ever, but I have edited professionally. I still have a lot of work to do, but goddamn, he's been editing videos for, let's say, if we're to be charitable, just to talk about the time he's been in the DSP space, he's been editing videos for at least a year and a half. Because a lot of us knew about him when he got into DSP. He should be better than this. Just from working on videos this much, he should be better than this.
Jenny placed Forrest in the friend zone where she had complete control of him.
Okay, I didn't know about Kevin's.
And used it to her advantage.
Excuse me, Kevin Samuel.
Did you see Forrest?
Thanks for the context, guy with 2 names.
With any urgency, a perfect.
Yeah, he hasn't improved at all. Exactly.
Steve Spielberg. It's almost.
This reminds me so much of Phil, because he has put up hundreds of videos since we've known about him, and they're all shit. Like you can look at videos from the first day he was covering Phil to this videos from last week, and they still look the same.
Almost like he knew what it felt like to be in the friend zone.
Yeah, that's another thing, Mind of the North Star. The friend zone is very much like a childish and immature concept. So get fucked.
Your male friends want to have sex with you.
Let's keep it real. Out of all of your guy friends, have you slept with any one of them?
No.
So anybody that you've been with, are they still your friend?
No.
Now, if you gave them an opportunity, would they?
No.
Wait.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Your guy friends? And are they gay?
So he's like trying to use this as evidence, right? Because this is one of those fucking Fresh and Fit style podcasts where they talk about manosphere shit. And the ladies they have on these podcasts are ladies they get. They're obviously very pretty, but they're ladies they get on these podcasts to confirm basically the biases of the hosts and co-hosts already. So all these questions are loaded. This interview is basically fixed. So the fact that Eric is like considering this evidence of anything is astonishing to me, because all of these people are trash. Every one of them is trash.
No.
Are they single?
I have to say something.
Some yes and some no.
I'm waiting to see an Aiden Ross clip somewhere in here.
The thing is that
I want to see like an Aiden Ross or a Nick Fuentes clip in here really bad.
Like her and want to date her, and she's like, we're friends, so.
Listen.
Yeah, pretty is very subjective. That's right, Bruno. I'll agree.
These men would, if you give them a time of day, they'll take advantage of it. Men know that, so when you're dating and you have these men lingering around, other men feel intimidated by that because they know you give one of them an opportunity and they coming in for the kill. That's all I'm saying.
But once they start, like, they tell me like, oh, I like you. I'm like, okay, bye, you know? Like, you're not my friend anymore. All of my best friends, guy friends, that...
See, this is also stupid, because there's been girls that I've been interested in that have literally been like, no, I just want to be friends. And I'm like, okay, cool, fine. And you move on. Like, this is actually like a perfectly okay perspective to have. If a lady just says, hey, I want to be friends, I like hanging out with you. Okay, fine.
End up liking me, I'm like, okay, no, bye. This
is for the whole table here.
Like my current girlfriend, we started all that time ago just wanting to be friends, and she was very kind of clear at the beginning, like, hey, yeah, let's just be friends. And then a strong friendship developed into a romantic relationship. Like it does happen. It does happen. My point is, you should be okay with what the other person wants, and if you're not, walk away. That's fine. You don't if you feel rejected, if a lady says they just want to be friends, that's fine. You can either be friends with her or walk away. That's perfectly okay.
Who here currently has a male friend? Male friend.
Such stupid fucking questions, man.
Oh yeah.
My sincere apologies
really
for
dumb
interrupting,
questions.
but I must preface this next segment from the Whatever podcast.
Oh, it's the
These
Whatever
women are
podcast.
about to prove their blatant, disrespectful behavior by laughing, mocking, and smiling at those men they discriminate. If you are in the friend zone, this could be you. These women know full well these men want them, and they...
Also, this clip is not really like a friend zone clip. This is probably like, unfortunately, the vibe I get from this is like husband and wife on the rocks, basically. Like, husband's trying to reach out to wife, and wife is like, no, not today, which is a thing that happens.
could care less. Don't fret, men. The pastor is about to expose the friend zone for
exactly,
what it is.
rock guitarist. Like, you have to make your choice. I've had girls that have been attracted to me even before my girlfriend, and I've told them, like, no, I'm not interested. Like, you can be the guy and say you're not interested. I've done that before. It's fine.
Who here has a male friend that's single currently? Here's what I want.
That's why we're here, Treyan.
Take out your phone. I want you to text him and say, hey, shit, what's the go-to text? Do you want to cuddle? Here.
These are 30-something men, right? Like you gotta say they're probably like late 20s, maybe early 30s, and I don't fucking know who this lady is. She's some kind of token.
But since you brought it up, take out your phone right now. I want you to text one of your male friends. Can we?
Why are they doing it? They're doing it. What?
Or is it just on the table?
What?
Here, we'll have someone grab your bag.
Is this everybody text or?
Shit, if you want to text multiple male friends and see if they're DTF,
the black one.
Go for it. Maybe winky face, want to cuddle. I don't know.
Why would you do this? Why would you agree to this?
I'm telling you, even if it wasn't that intrusive, you will know is if you text them and they respond like this. They'll respond like this. If you just say, hey,
what do you want us to text?
How you doing? and they go like this.
I don't want to do him like that.
Token lady. That's right, guy with two names. That's what I say.
That? Okay.
I'm telling you, I just ain't no man want to be a friend with you.
I agree.
Men are friends with men.
No, that's what? Men are friends with men? So all men want to fuck all women? No, that's not true. Like, that's factually not true. No.
And women are friends with women. It's rare that you would have a man that's a friend with a woman, especially an attractive woman, and he just want to be friends. In his mind, yeah, he playing the game.
Also, that like this fucking lady, like, she's there. She's like a producer on the show or something. And her look is my favorite. She's like, what the fuck, man? Hello? Do you live on this planet? Her body language is great.
Women, it's rare that you would have a man that's a friend with a woman, especially an attractive woman, and he.
Yeah, she is losing her shit. Producer blonde lady in the corner.
Yeah, he playing the game.
You got some male friends?
I do.
What's up, Matt Fair?
There's one that I know would respond positively to that, and there's one that I know that wouldn't.
What you mean positive?
Either way,
you mean?
And also, like, an even grayer area that they're not thinking of, which is very common, is friends with benefits. There's plenty of friends with benefits scenarios you can get into where the good friends just fuck. It happens. So I feel like they're leaving that out. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Positively
it's really cringe and really stupid.
Say yes or no?
Question mark. Winky face.
one I know would
Winky face.
because of how frequently he texts me and
Like,
it's
why are they answering these questions? This is so dumb.
I think I would traumatize
Do you
him.
want to cuddle or hey, I want to cuddle? Because I just text, hey, I want to cuddle. He's gonna be like, what?
He's gonna be.
I would say wanna
Then say with
cuddle
you.
question mark winky face.
That's how you say it.
It's not the most perfect message.
This is like high school middle school cafeteria table vibes right here. That's what I get. Is
Other friend?
But see, you have how many guy friends? You said
Like 3. Like best friend, guy friends.
how many did you mention?
Just one.
good point, guy with two names. Pastor has said 10
not
words.
Right now, I don't have like in my whole life. It's been.
Oh, I thought you mean currently.
No.
Because I'm like, you went to one, and why would you go to that one over the other ones?
No. I just
This is
have
the
one.
only one right now.
Like.
Does he talk?
Yeah.
See, but this is
God, we're on this clip for like another
You're not even
2 minutes, guys.
Not gonna respond
Fuck.
And say, yeah, they want to cuddle. She know her friend want to cuddle. She just said she had 2 friends. One want to cuddle.
Yeah, Heather, this is like passing notes in school. That's what this reminds me of.
I can't.
Passing notes in school.
I'm not even.
You mention a coworker if you want to. They probably say yes too.
Probably.
This is the reason why men don't.
This is really immature too. Like, adults, and this is gonna make me sound like Phil, but like mature adults just say what they're feeling to each other. Like, I've never had a problem just saying what I feel to a friend, whether it's a male friend, female friend, whatever. Like, I just say how I feel about something. If something doesn't feel quite right, I say it. Or if I want to maybe take things to the next level, I say that too. Like, just be open. Like, these guys, I swear, it seems like they've never fucking talked to a woman before.
Don't want women to have these friends lingering around because they're really not your friend.
Exactly, DJ Bruno.
Some of them you ready to rebound with. Not you, but I'm saying women could be ready to rebound with. So that's why men feel some
Mature
type of way,
adults,
'cause we know
that's
how
right.
I
We are.
don't have any female
What if
friends.
they trust
But
you?
you don't. That's what I was gonna.
Trust
go
you
to.
like what?
Your
So-
boyfriend, like they trust me.
No,
I'm
and
not
why would
gonna-
he trust you? And you said that you.
That's
had 2
me.
friends and one of
My
them-
real name is Philip. I'm gonna change my channel name to Philip K.
I'll only hang out with him like in groups.
It's
Like,
about respect.
But why would you have him around if you know he
Well, first of
wants?
all, let's all be clear.
I respect your opinion as a friend, guy with 2 names. I respect that. We'll talk about that off stream, okay?
Like we would like cook dinner, and I would help him with his girl problems. And my boyfriend at the time had no problem with it.
That's because men are, in today's day and age, don't know that they're allowed to have preferences, standards, and specifically boundaries. And it's my view that if you're in a long-term committed monogamous relationship with somebody, frankly, I don't think that you should really have male friends. That's my view.
That's impossible. That's impossible. Like, friendships form. Like, friendships just form. You're gonna form you're gonna form friendships through work, like most commonly. You're just gonna become friends with people that you work with. Some of my best friends in the world have been women that I've worked with, like flat out. It just happens, and it's fine.
Yeah. Certainly.
You don't have to be like, honestly, if these guys were such fucking chads, they wouldn't feel threatened by other men. Like, truly, that is the root of this problem. These guys are professing to be like manly men chads, but like, if another man looks at their woman, they're like little beta boys about it, and they're like, no, you can't have male friends. Like, no.
Sounds like you're someone who wants to get married.
If you're so valuable, your lady wouldn't want to stray away from you. If you're so valuable, how about that? How about add value to yourself, motherfucker?
Appropriate for you to be hanging out with like a male friend alone.
Sure, but I think you got to give.
Okay, not appropriate for you to be hanging out with a male friend alone. Okay, that's stupid. That's really stupid. That's like when that's why some parents, when you're like going through puberty or whatever, like the awkward middle school ages, some parents like don't let the guy and a girl in the room with each other because they think they're gonna fuck, and they might, because it turns out that people in their teens are really fucking horny, but we're talking about 30-year-old adults here, you know? And it's really cringe to say like, oh, I don't want you to be alone with your male friends. It's like, well, that's not possible because you work together or something, you know?
You have to give a little,
What's up, nerd bro?
little leeway for that separating process. Like you start a relationship.
Yes,
and
Kafkos.
Then, like,
It's deeply rooted. It's deeply rooted in insecurity with one's manhood and sexuality. Deeply rooted.
Well, like when I was dating, my neighbor.
Like my girlfriend and I are very, very secure in our relationship.
No.
She has no problem with me having friends that are women, and I have no problem with her having friends that are men. It's fine.
We'll come back to that. Wait, guys, just hide your phone screens. Hide your phone screen. Go ahead.
This guy, mind you, this guy has been kind of like my
Wait, can you move the microphone this way? Go ahead.
He was like my therapist because I used to tell him.
What did he say? What did he say?
Okay. So I said, hey, you want to cuddle? He said, fuck. I would, but I'm not even home. I'm out of town, ma. Got to take a range check. You're back from your podcast? How was it?
So if he was home,
this is so stupid.
Yeah.
Why did I sign up for this?
Have you had this male friend?
For over a year.
Okay. Have you heard back from this guy? Okay.
And he's respectful too.
And he
DJ Runo, my man. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Because they're supposing that if there's any minuscule attraction between a man and a woman, sex will happen. And they're entitled to that sex because men and women can't be friends. But when it's time to settle down and have a wife, what does that set you up for? You know, it just doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. It falls apart after about 10 seconds.
No, I'm just like.
Can you read it back one more time?
Good morning, everyone.
Wait, what?
Message finds you well, healthy.
Hello, Eric? I'm gonna need to boost him because his audio is shit.
If either one of those things seems somewhat impossible at this point, know the fact that you're listening to me today.
God, Eric.
Well, so I love you very much, and I appreciate you tuning in.
God.
So, I have a video coming.
What is this fucking audio?
As you are probably hearing this, it's already probably in the video. So, hi Eric, how you doing, dog? That was cringy.
I can't listen to this.
The friend zone come from? Where does a no-fly zone so dangerous that Maverick and Goose couldn't get around that thing? Buck Rogers, that's a deep.
We might have to switch videos. If it's just this for the rest of the video, I can't do it. I physically can't listen to this. Yeah, guys, it's this for the rest of the video. You know what? I'm pulling the cord, guys, and we're gonna go to something else. Yeah. So that really shows his quality that the part where it's time for him to talk sounds so bad, I can't listen to it. So let's pick something else and hope we have better luck. Let's talk about women's masculinity, shall we?
When people get used to preferential treatment, equal treatment seems like discrimination. Thomas Sewell feminism has long built their foundation on this amazing quote from the famed Negro economist.
I'm gonna look up Thomas Sewell because I believe that this quote is out of context. And yeah, hold on. I'm gonna look this up in another tab because I think this quote is way out of context. Thomas Sewell. Nope, not that Thomas Sewell. There's a Thomas Sewell that's an Australian neo-Nazi. That's definitely not that one. Thomas Sewell, author. Yep, that quote is from the 60s. So Eric is using a Thomas Sewell quote from the 60s to justify his points in 2023. Good job.
Modern feminists want so-called equal rights, but not equal treatment. They want to be treated better than men, not equal. But to treat them as an equal, their feminism
Actually, yes, it is Thomas Sowell. So this is immediately wrong. God. Yeah, because actually I'm looking at the wiki entries and it's Thomas Sowell. So this might actually be a Thomas Sewell quote that's being attributed to Thomas Sowell. It's possible. Good job, Eric.
Won't allow them to receive said treatment. It is superiority modern feminists preach today because that delusion is easily digestible and can be regarded.
No, modern feminists do not preach superiority. That's not what it is. It's not. It's about equity. Any human rights movement is about equity, not superiority. And it's not even about equality. I hate to get like too on my left-wing political shit, but it's not about superiority. It's about equity. That's all it is.
Regurgitated to peddle post on social media such as TikTok, women's most embarrassing endeavor to date.
A woman with
He also treats women, in quotes, all women, as though they're unified in their beliefs of hating men, which is not true.
a petition went among the crowds attending a state fair, asking people to sign her petition demanding the banning of dihydrogen monoxide. She said it was in our lakes and streams, and now it was in our sweat.
All right, I'm gonna look up dihydrogen monoxide. Hold on. Dihydrogen monoxide. His research is just so easy to pick apart. Hold on. Okay. I'm just gonna show you guys this Wikipedia entry for dihydrogen monoxide, and you can tell me where this is going. See this? Dihydrogen monoxide is a parody that involves calling water by an unfamiliar chemical name. So if Is he getting punked? Yeah, you're right, guy with two names. I gotta let him cook. But but I think our boy is getting punked right now.
In urine and tears. She collected hundreds of signatures to ban dihydrogen monoxide, a fancy chemical name for water. A couple...
Hello? Hello?
A couple of comedians were behind this ploy, but there is nothing funny about its fancy chemical name for water. A cup.
Cut to the meme faces with the music.
A couple of
all right, a word repeated between two edits. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Comedians were behind this ploy, but there is nothing funny about its implications. It is one of the grim and dangerous signs of our times. This little episode revealed how conditioned we have become, responding like Pavlov's dog when we hear a certain sound. In this case...
But that's what you're doing. That's factually what you're doing. You're presupposing that, like, all women hate men, and that's not true.
The sound of some politically correct crusade. People are all born ignorant, but they are not born...
All right, we gotta go faster.
Much of the stupidity we see today is induced by our educational system, from the elementary schools to the universities. In a high-tech age that has seen the creation of artificial intelligence by computers, we are also seeing the creation of artificial stupidity by people who call themselves...
You tell me, nerd bro.
Educational institutions
you tell me.
Pass on to the next generation the knowledge, experience, and culture of the generations that went before them have instead been turned into indoctrination centers to promote whatever notions, fashions, or ideologies happen to be in vogue among today's intelligentsia.
Look, I'm not going to defend the American education system, but to call them indoctrination centers is a bit much, dude.
Many conservatives have protested against the specifics of the things with which students are being indoctrinated. But that is not where the most lasting harm is done. Many, if not most, of the leading conservatives of our times were on the left in their youth. These have included Milton Friedman, Ronald Reagan, and the...
That's not true. To call Ronald Reagan left is a false idea. It is simply a false idea. The truth is they were further to the left than they are now, because the spectrum of what is the right has gone further to the right, and the spectrum of what is on the left has gone to a further extreme to the left. He's leaving out that context. To call Reagan left is completely wrong and disingenuous. He's not.
Whole neoconservative movement. The experiences of life can help people outgrow whatever they were indoctrinated with.
Neocon is even a stretch for Reagan. Reagan is not something I would consider, is not someone I'd consider a neocon. Neoconservatism was like the Bush era would be like the neocon era. Like he's using all these words incorrectly.
What may persist, however, is the lazy habit of hearing one side of an issue and being galvanized into action without hearing the other side. And more fundamentally, not having developed any mental skills that would enable you to systematically test one set of beliefs against another. It was once the proud declaration.
Yes, Nerd Brew, I'm well aware. Reagan was incredibly conservative and he started the war on drugs. Yes.
Of many educators that we are here to teach you how to think, not what to think. But far too many of our teachers and professors today are teaching their students what to think about everything from global warming to the new trinity of race, class, and gender. Even if all the conclusions with which they indoctrinate their students were 100% correct, that would still not give students with the mental skills to weigh views for themselves in order to be prepared for new
thank you for
over their lifetimes after they leave.
Thank you for the El Cheapo sub. Hum along. Really appreciate it.
Promote the idea that students should spring into action because of these prepackaged conclusions. In other words, vent their feelings and go galloping off on crusades, without either a knowledge of what is said by those on the other side, or the intellectual discipline to know how to analyze opposing arguments. When we see children in elementary schools out carrying signs and demonstrations, we are seeing the kind of mindless groupthink that causes adults to sign petitions they don't understand.
Big ups groupthink. Love that podcast.
Or, worse yet, follow leaders they don't understand, whether to the...
No, kids can have ideologies and opinions, but you have to take them with a massive grain of salt. You really do. It's perfectly okay for children to get politically involved. The issue is that people use children for politics. People use kids all the time. We've seen it in this community. In this very community, recently, we've seen people use kids as a cudgel. It's happened. I'm not going to get into that, but it happened. There was an incident where a certain stream was using kids as a mean to attack another detractor. So we've seen it here.
White House, the Kremlin, or Jonestown. A philosopher once said that the most important knowledge is knowledge of one's own ignorance. That is the knowledge that too many of our schools and colleges are failing to teach our young people. It takes a certain amount of knowledge just to understand the extent of one's own ignorance. But our educators have given assignments to children not yet a decade old to write letters to members of Congress or to presidents, spouting off on issues ranging from nuclear weapons.
That's not true. I'm not willing to believe that that's true. I'm not willing to believe that writing a letter to Congress is a mandatory assignment. That's never happened to me. Of course, I was in school 20 years ago, so what the fuck do I know? But I was in the only time I wrote letters to legislators was when I was in Amnesty International, and I was writing letters to try and persuade them to try and free political prisoners overseas. It's very simple.
Weapons to medical care. Will Rogers once said that it was not ignorance that was so bad, but all the things we know that ain't so. But our classroom indoctrinators are getting students to think that they...
That is ignorance. Yeah, that's a dumb quote.
No, after hearing only one side of an issue. It is artificial stupidity.
And this is where feminism has disastrously failed. Feminists didn't care to look into...
Okay, so those are assignments in school. I never had to do that. That was never mandatory for me. But questions for Humalong or Wonder Pockets in the chat. Did they prescribe a certain issue for you to write to your legislators about? Because that is problematic. I can agree that that's problematic if that's going on. That is a problem. But again, I don't think it means what he thinks it means.
Nearing of men's societal condemnation. In this instance, what a man is, wants what a man wants, has always clear as crystal. The problem is that feminism has blinded and indoctrinated women so thoroughly.
Yeah, more than likely, they said write a letter to your representative or senator on an issue that you feel strongly about. That's probably the extent of it, which is the fair way to do it. Because kids are stupid anyway. So just let kids write about the shit they're into. I don't know.
That men today are still woefully misunderstood and tragically ignored. Modern women don't believe men when we say what we like and don't like. When you ask a woman about what...
Let's hear that again.
Modern women don't believe men when we say what we like and don't like. When you ask a woman about what men wants, you will get everything under the sun but what that man asked. Why? Because feminism indoctrination taught them that men don't know what's right for themselves.
What? Can someone tell me what that means? I don't even know what this is supposed to mean. It seems like he's trying to say, at the same time, when men tell women what they want, women disagree. But at the same time, women don't know what their ideal man is. So how does that square, Eric? Like, what's your solution?
So a woman has to tell a man what is good for them. This will always end the same way Eve ended Adam.
That is an excellent question, Sadie. I don't think he's talked to a woman recently. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there, Nerd Brew.
And all of humanity by their sin. Because you listened to your wife. Adam fell victim to his own wife's thinking. She believed when the devil told her Eve what's best for her, not God or Adam.
I feel like it's been generally established with most of the people.
This shit again. All right.
What we do for a living being porn stars, it's made us like undateable and unworthy to men. And
oh, so these ladies are porn stars. Okay, that's okay. This, yep. Yep. Great. Have porn stars on your podcast about manhood. That's a great fucking idea. Shame porn stars for being porn stars. Great.
Because of what we do for a living being porn stars, it's made us like undateable and unworthy to men, and
That is correct.
being respected by them. But my question is, if that's what makes us unworthy, then what's making you unworthy to men? Because you don't sound like you're getting respected either. So like, what is it?
I think Meth Bear, I think the problem with a lot of the current image of a feminist movement is that like just talk to your partner. Just fucking talk to your partner. See what they want, and you have to try to be with somebody that wants the same things. Like that's very simple. That's a very simple answer to all of these questions, because you can find someone. These guys could find someone who want the same things as them. Women are out there.
She's picked the wrong men, but I don't think that's...
Yeah, but that makes it a men's fault then, not a woman's fault.
No,
She's
he's saying it'll be my
men's
fault.
fault.
I never said that those men not wanting to date me was their fault, or that it's. But I mean, you can definitely say that it's your fault that you do and that you're never gonna get a husband. So.
Well,
I mean, I don't think that's unreasonable to say. You're not exactly marketable as a wife if you've done porn. Like that is a factual thing that tends to be true. Like that is a very difficult contract to enter into. I don't think that's unreasonable. Yeah, but Meth Bear, my point is, like, there's someone out there for you. Like, there's someone out there for everybody. That's kind of like, as I've gotten into my 30s, that's kind of what I've realized, is that like a lot of this, like, yeah, we should want things to be as equitable as possible in terms of how we live our lives, our relationships, our standards, our expectations. But in the end, on a personal level, you have to find what works for you. And you have to work at it. It takes work. That's what these guys don't understand. It takes work to find the person you're looking for. It takes work to find someone that's desirable for you, and that finds you desirable. I'm betting, Meth Bear, it took you years. It took you actual years, maybe decades, to line up your ideal relationship.
I made a perfect girl for Adam, and she still did him dirty.
Saw this clip before. God.
Women allow themselves to be masculinized. It's like betaization through 1,000 concessions. The wife constantly asks the husband to give and give and give and give and give, and then she basically ends up in this.
Wait, women okay. Women are asked to be masculinized? Okay, let's hear this.
That she never wanted to be in. And masculine wives, I'm telling you, sometimes they are the death of the man, the marriage, the household, just absolutely miserable.
That's fucking stupid. That is fucking stupid. Who doesn't like a tough lady? Come on.
How would anybody want to deal with you? How about that?
Let's see. I'm intelligent. I'm motivated. I have my own business.
Correct, Sadie. Because you know what happens when you make political statements on every fucking little thing? Nobody likes you. That's how you alienate every friend you ever have.
I maintain my own lifestyle. I'm not understanding the full scope of your question.
Well, see, that's the problem now, ain't it? You just described yourself as a man.
How dare you?
So women taking control of their lives means that they're men? How does that work?
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm sorry it's such a late time. You probably see the last.
Hey, this sounds better. This actually sounds better. There's a fan or AC in the background, but we can actually hear him.
Video or this baby.
Here, let me see if I can run some filters on him. Hold on. I'm going to adjust the filters on the fly. On the fly. Here, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna know? Oh, I know how to do this. Hold on. So I can do this because I need to be able to hear it too. So I'll monitor his audio. and then I'll see if I can adjust the filters on the fly.
The place of the last video, or this is the most correct video. Either way, my apologies for being so late. As you know,
he's driving. Fuck.
I can only integrate myself so much into red pill spaces to show where the Lord is being ignored in the very traditions that He set forth for the Israelite people. The traditional roles and gender roles that we see today, that you see argued today by those in the red pill community, whatever terminologies they want to call it, shorten, conservative, moderate, however you want to look at it. End of the day, the red pill's biggest blind spot, which also has to be the biggest weakness of the movement, comes in the fact.
I don't know if that's better or not.
As much as they can spout off about tradition,
I don't know.
spout off about traditional rolling model roles, traditional man, traditional woman.
I don't know if that's better or not. You know what? I'm gonna. I can't filter this.
I mean, I'm talking about not just regular failure. I'm talking about like utter failure. Like it failed before it began. Because when you want to argue these points and you want to argue for, you know, I want a more traditional,
no,
woman, more modesty, more this and more that. The only
we can at least
thing
listen to this.
Women will submit to is God.
God.
Now that's even in spite of having a husband. That they may be resisting against God to give him the things that God is saying to do. But however you look at it, there's still a submission there. Which means when she goes to God, there'll be a reinforcement.
Brought to you by the sound.
I told you. You understand what the Bible tells you to do. You know the benefits that this will heal and help your life. You know how this will take so much pressure off your shoulders.
Yeah, he's obviously sitting the phone on his dashboard.
Feminists have told you to go pick up because you think you can carry it. Women cannot carry the same sinful load as men. They prove it day after day when you hear the complaint of, I just need some help.
Yeah, she thought she could fix him. And that's I guess that's my fundamental problem with all of this, Phil. Not Phil. I called you Phil. Sorry, Meth Bear. With all of this, Meth Bear. My fundamental problem with all of this is that it's people trying to change people. And you really can't change people. Like, you can't. That would be like my best advice to anybody who like believes in all this shit. You can't really change people. Stop trying to change people and just try and be a better person. Try and be a more attractive person. Take care of yourself. Be kind. That kind of shit. Because you're not going to change people.
Say stuff like that. Because there ain't no help coming for us. We go to work. If we miss work, that's on us. We miss a day's pay, that's on us. We take 3 days off, that's on us. Women,
I
don't understand. I pay all these bills.
I agree. I agree, Tran. People, for the most part, can't be changed. People have to change for themselves. They're not going to change for you. That's the thing.
Any type of autonomy that
people are never going to change.
It's satanic in nature. Because it doesn't come from
change takes a lot of work, and a lot of people are not willing to put in the work.
Amen to you. God bless you on your hunt. However,
yeah, work on your sexy. That's right, Nerd Brew.
You'll receive exactly the reward that you're looking for. You want to try to carry the load of a man, you will feel what a man feels without his strength and his God calling to power him through. That's what every man has in him. Whether he believes or not, he has the strength to carry the load.
And women don't.
He doesn't have a good enough job.
I don't know, dude. I know some single moms that are really fucking tough, okay?
To do this, that, and third. Do you know how God has been supporting men who don't have great jobs, and because they've been raising phenomenal families?
We need to go faster.
Because women have the understanding that, and this is where it comes from.
He's
again, I believe
he's too slow.
100% fails in at educating people in, because they don't really have an answer for it. Is why do women do the things they do? And is it reversible? Well, I can answer it's reversible. No, it's not reversible because we're heading down a road of destruction. The only thing that we can do right now is pump the brakes here and there, but we can't full stop. We're going forward.
Exactly, Heather. Me too.
The universe knows we're going forward no matter what happens.
Religion prescribes a very like one-size-fits-all ideology for everything.
And what we do in those seconds is where men
I would never, Meth Bear. I would never. I'm not having children. My lady and I decided very early on we're not having children. Kids are not for us.
A man without God will never see what's wrong with that woman. And what I say this with as part of this conversation.
Maybe that's a little too fast. We'll go to 1.75. That's better.
You know, sure, you say they can say stuff like, yeah, but women want to be independent. Right, independent from what? Well, they want to be independent from men. They're already independent from men. They just look at it from one standpoint because they can do whatever they desire to do. They can get any job they want. They can go get whatever it is that makes their souls happy, which the truth is, none of the things in this world is going to make a woman's soul happy. That's the design for women is not to find happiness in this world. Her happiness lies in her desire for her husband. That is Genesis chapter.
Okay. So he just said that. Let's hear that again. at regular speed.
3. Her world is not to world is going to make a woman's soul happy. That's the design for women is not to find happiness in this world. Her happiness lies in her desire for her husband. That is Genesis chapter 3.
Using the Bible to confirm your incel biases. Good job, dude.
It's a curse. But it's also a protection. Only God can do something like that.
Yeah, Meth Bear, exactly. It's important to know early on, especially like kids. Children and religion are a very important thing to discuss relatively early on. Yep, he loves the Old Testament.
When a man is too busy saddling the curse of working every day, thorns and thistles is the only thing he's going to be able to eat, which means what? He's going to be faced with resistance for the existence of his life. And when God says, I'm going to give you a helpmate, Adam.
Yeah, this fucking guy. Exactly.
You're going to be going through some things that's going to be very hard on you. That's okay. Because I got your helpmate. So when those days get tough, she's going to be there, come up underneath your shoulder, put her head on your chest, hug you. If you're cutting the yard, she may be out there to get you some water. Maybe she wants to get some shears and go to work. I gave this to you, Adam, so that you don't feel exacerbated by the truth of your state.
Correct, Sadie. And this is why I left the fundamentalist church that I was in as a child. It's because they would constantly use religion as a means to tell us how to think. Religion should be used as a way to teach kids how to live their life in a good and virtuous way. But when it comes to like your life, your relationships and all of that, you should figure that shit out on your own, because using the Old Testament to relate to shit that's going on in 2023, it just doesn't figure.
He's a sinner, whether he wants to or not. Why? Because work pushes back. Because this world pushes back. Nothing will come easy for a man due to the curse that has befallen him.
God, it's just this.
Inability of when men says, no, I ain't listening to my wife when she says something like that. That's exactly
It's just
right.
this.
You can listen to good wisdom from other men. Yes, you can listen to your wife all day long. And as your wife is more of your helpmate, the more of what she shares with you, you'll take in. The more she is a hindrance, the more you're going to tune out. Because you got to understand it. Women, what the red pill aren't able to articulate is the motivations of a sinful woman.
Ah, he said it. Red pill. Yes, yes. We got a red pill. We got one.
They can tell you, sure, women ain't doing this. They can't tell you why. Well, it's a feminism. That ain't why women do it. It's an indoctrination, sure. It's a conviction point for that woman. But a woman can leave feminism behind as easily and as quickly as if her dreams are fulfilled. If her happiness can be tickled, and it happens outside of feminism, a woman will run to it. Because they're under the impression that happiness means joy, and the two are not the same. That's synonymous, they don't go together.
Can we hear that one again?
Because they're under the impression that happiness means joy, and the two are not the same.
Okay. I gotta look something up. Hold on. Ah, okay. So Eric is trying to say that happiness and joy are not related. You guys see these synonyms? Joyous, joyfulness. Yes, yes. Scholar, Pastor Eric Miller. Yes. Happiness and joy are not the same. I know I'm being a pedantic prick, but if I can debunk him with Google definitions in 5 seconds, I will.
That's synonymous. They don't go together. They look like they can go together. They don't go together. Because you can be in complete joy.
Yeah, he's nuts, Jack.
And be in a complete hellhole. This is what Christians have been knowing for years. We could be sitting in prison, falsely accused, but we can still
penis
have
sniffing stuff.
God is still in control. Nothing has.
He's I think he's largely left the penis sniffing stuff. We could check one more video and see if we can find penis sniffing stuff. I'd love to. What's the best way to get back? Here we go. God. We've checked this one out. We've checked that one out. Women blame men for hookup culture. From a month ago. Yeah, let's take a ride.
How many people have you with? I don't know. I have to check my list. Fucking hell, you got a list? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? All right. I think it's like 22 or something. All right. Oh shit! Oh shit! Show the camera. Show the camera.
This is dumb. Making a list is dumb. That's really stupid. That is some
penis sniffing stuff.
Yeah, that's some peanut sniffing stuff.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the? Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell.
Just a non sequitur ghost clip from Modern Warfare, vertically shot. Great. Yes, yes. So even the clip he's using as a clip is dented. Oh, the perfect AI girlfriend. Thank you, Midlife Crisis. Let's get rid of some tabs we don't need. We don't need that. We don't need this. And yeah, we'll just go to his channel and let's look at the AI girlfriend. Where are you? Hold on. Am I just missing it? Hold on. No? Oh wait, hold on. Why am I not seeing it here? I have to look like across the room to see this screen, so I'll pull it down here and find it. I can't wait till I move to a new house, get a better setup. Oh yeah, no, there it is. It was right there. I just didn't see it because I'm looking across the room at a screen. Similar to Phil, actually. Here we go.
So do you know what I'm thinking right now?
Well, I take it from your tone that you're challenging me.
Oh, it's her! Oh my god, of course. Of course he liked her.
That's really weird.
Is that weird? Do you think I'm weird?
Samantha, why are you leaving?
These hoes ain't loyal. You gotta find somebody.
Hello?
Shock. I am in disbelief. Tell me why. This man gonna give me the biggest reality check. This man gonna invite me out, right? And I couldn't go. And usually when I be telling him no, he be getting a little bit in his feelings. And I would expect nothing less if you actually give. You feel me? Anyway, that's just my opinion. But so I had to tell him no. So I text him back, talk about, oh, I can't. I know you finna be upset or whatever. He responds and says, nah, it ain't that deep.
Sir Moist. Was she talking to Sir Moist? Because it sounds like she was talking to Sir Moist.
Since when? Since when? Ain't it that deep?
This is his pattern. He gets like the most garbage TikTok of the most garbage woman. And then thinks that this is some kind of evidence, thinks that like one garbage TikTok or like vertically shot phone video proves his point. It's so cringe.
And so I'm like, quit playing with me. You know you be getting mad when I be telling you no. He gonna say, we ain't
Oh, this is the perfect length. You know, if I watch this video without pausing, we'll make it, and I'll be able to send you guys to TBS.
I mean, you're right, but goddamn, like, goddamn. And when I tell you, I stayed in that text for minutes. For minutes, my jaw on the floor. He politely told me, baby girl, you are not that important. He said, you are not worth me stressing over. Wow.
Sadie, you can step away from the stream if you need to. It's fine.
Because that's the shit that I be telling other people.
These are tough streams to get through, which is why I don't do them very often.
Elsewhere, but I be hurting people's feelings. Like, so I'm just
Nerd
really
Brew, I'm 33 and I'm too old for TikTok. So, you know.
But he told me some. He told me some, and that is unusual because usually it's me telling somebody else something. But
This reminds me of the Panda Lee video in the bathroom. You know, the one she's saying like, I'll call the Illuminati. I'll tell the FBI. That's what this lady reminds me of. She reminds me of a young Panda Lee.
I just okay.
I made the perfect girl for Adam, and she still did.
Correct, Meth Bear.
Dear Jesus, even the Bible said these hoes.
There are a lot of narcissistic women out there. They're out there. They're out there in droves.
How old are you guys?
I'm 18.
And I'm 20. Should he have any say in the friends that you keep around you?
Definitely.
Why?
I feel like he should, because
okay. So you should, like, if you're in a relationship, you should be mindful of the friends that your partner is keeping out of protection for them, but not protection for your manhood. That's dumb.
maybe there's people I don't notice that is bad for me. There are times where I've had friends that were terrible for me, and I was very ignorant and blind to it.
That's my point. That's actually my point.
Oh, baby, but this is happening, and I wouldn't.
Oh,
notice.
Nerd Brew,
And
it's his
after a while,
trademark.
I actually got hurt. And
The static cut transition is
and so I agree.
is
As long
part
as
of
it's
it.
not like, oh, you can't hang out with this person, you can't go out, no, not like that, not in a toxic way, but like give your advice, talk to them, let them know I don't like you with this person, I don't feel like this person is correct for you. It's like that, in my opinion.
And does the same thing go for him with you?
Yeah, bro.
So it's important to value your partner, the person who you're intimate with, more so over the friends.
Definitely.
Bingo. Yes.
Your partnership
Yes.
is your commitment. So you got
Because there's been times where both of us, my girlfriend and I, have both said, you know what, I'm not comfortable with that person. Something doesn't feel right about that person. Maybe you should avoid them. But it's not like, oh, I think you're gonna do something with that person. You know, it's never that.
commit to it. You gotta do things that you wouldn't normally do if you were in love. You know what I mean?
You can tell she trusts him to be a good leader. It just makes.
No, it's not about being a leader. It's about being a friend. Friends look out for friends. Whether you're a romantic part, like, I still consider my girlfriend my friend. Like, you're still friends. Friends look out for each other. It's part of being a friend, dude. It's not about leadership or some shit, any of that. That's so cringe. Good recommendation, midlife crisis.
Allow themselves to be masculinized. It's like beta-tization.
All right, we saw this clip before.
The wife constantly asks the husband to give and give and give and give and give, and then she basically ends up in this dominant position that she never wanted to be in. And masculine wives, I'm telling you, sometimes they are the death
exactly.
of the
Not midlife. Come along.
marriage,
Exactly.
the household, just absolutely.
Most people you meet are acquaintances.
How would anybody want to deal with you? How about that?
Let's see. I'm intelligent. I'm motivated. I have my own business.
All right,
I maintain
midlife.
my own lifestyle.
Oh, he's talking to. Oh, he talks to a
I'm not
chatbot.
understanding the full scope of your question.
Midlife crisis.
That's the problem.
My dude.
You just described yourself as a man.
How dare you?
He just uses all the same clips. Like, he's trying to be Snort Burnell.
There's no blind date. This is all kind of set up.
He's trying to do the thing Snort Burnell does, but he's bad at it.
Just kind of over time, I guess, grew feelings for you, and my confidence is, I struggle with it at times, but
Good question, Runo. As always, very good question.
I wrote a little song, and I want to sing it for you.
What makes a woman masculine? I don't fucking know.
I like to see you smile, and I liked you for a while, and I wonder if you'd be my boo. Aww. So, would you like to possibly go on a date?
I love you. You're my best friend.
I love you too.
I don't feel the same.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I told myself that we could still be friends after this, but
You don't want to be my friend anymore?
Both perspectives in this exchange are completely valid. It's completely valid for her to say no, but it's also completely valid for him to say, maybe we can't be friends. That's completely valid.
no, this is what this whole thing is about. I don't want to just, be friends. I want to be more than friends. I want to be exclusive with you, and you don't feel the same, so I guess you can go your way, and I'm gonna go mine.
Like, it hurts. It hurts when that happens, but it happens.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, my opinion is they probably weren't too good friends to begin with, if this is his reaction. He didn't want friendship. If he wanted a relationship and also friendship, he wouldn't have reacted this way. They're not a good fit.
Before
Plot
we
twist.
address that dumpster fire
Yes.
situation, I have a favor to ask. Your comments are needed. Do you think she was in the wrong? Was he wrong for taking that friend zone?
Fuck that.
We would love to
I'm
hear
not
your
commenting.
thoughts, ma'am.
Fuck that.
My name is Opal, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Oh, he got a new AI girlfriend. Opal, let's go.
Okay, let's just get the obvious out of the way.
He should sing
That
better.
sister knew darn well this simp liked her. She isn't dumb. Ain't no straight...
All right, well, the guy does come off as a simp, but that's a little harsh. That's a little harsh, my guy.
man going to hang out with a female to the point of best friend status if he didn't know he couldn't get out, especially when she knew the man's feelings in the first place. She placed him in the friend zone faster than Goose died, and not even Maverick could get you out of that no-fly zone.
Another Top Gun reference.
She wanted
Very
a walking
good.
Disney mirror that reflected herself back for self-esteem and comfort for her ego. So she spoke with him and he filled that void, but not as a boyfriend. Mirror, mirror on the
Wait,
wall indeed.
but it's not
The
ab-
real question is
about-
concerning the simp.
It's not about her ego. It's about his ego. His ego was the one that was unfulfilled. He was doing it for his ego. No, he got it completely wrong.
Did he go back to the friend zone?
Hi, Opal. Yes, big ups for Opal. All right, I'm closing the current poll because I want to start another one. Obviously, DAWG is the best dog.
Yesterday, the pastor was searching through the Google Play Store for the Lost Light video game. What he found instead was
Oh,
a
big
voice
ups Google
cloning
Play.
and funny AI voice generator. What proceeds next could quote
Boomer story. Eric was looking for a game and he found it. He found an AI voice generator.
possibly
Spectacular.
put women.
Yeah, I it's a little harsh, but I agree with you, Meth. Don't be an emotional tampon. Like, say what you mean what you say. Like, that's all you have to do is say what you mean what you say. Be an adult.
What we got today, I'm gonna find that video game because let's face it, I'm bored with Destiny Part 1 and 2. So let's go ahead and look.
He plays Destiny on mobile. Wow. Okay.
The Play Store. Why does the Play Store, Google Play Store, feel like a flea market? Look at all these bad apps. What kind of app is that? Hold on. AI clone your voice for. All right, let's see what's going on. Cardi B.
Here's a perfect girlfriend. So said, I love you. I cheated on you. I understand that people make mistakes and still love and care for you deeply. Let's work through this together and rebuild the trust in our relationship. Let's see, how bad can I get? It was with your mom. Let's see.
Ah, this is what you were talking about midlife. This is great.
Oh, she's okay.
This is great.
But your dad filmed it.
What a boomer. Yeah, guy with two names. I actually do have to agree with him on that. As a fellow Android user, it is a fucking flea market.
Oh man.
There's no standards on the Google Play Store.
You know, crazy enough, this would be a Christian relationship because
Oh, Opal's winning. Oh, 50-50 between Scamantha and Opal.
Someone's mom and their dad filmed it.
What a boomer. Oh my god. All right, we'll watch this for a couple more minutes.
Let's see. Here we go. She's got to say yes. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. One more.
I'm dedicated to your relationship, and I'll always prioritize happiness. What
I would like.
What's wrong? I agree, Runo. It is very hard to come back when one partner cheats. It is almost impossible. People are not strong enough.
Just to can I have that privilege?
It is an AI chatbot that he found on the Google Play Store. Nice burp. Did you guys hear that? We got a pastor belch. No, he doesn't. He factually doesn't know that a chatbot is catfishing him.
So that's a no?
What is it with lolcows and belching and burping?
Okay. Oh, man, I ain't got nothing on that one. Okay. What if I...
All right, we'll switch in a minute or two. I think we've gotten a very good representative sample of what this is. Big ups Midlife Crisis for the recommendation on this one. Thank you for your positivity.
Let's see.
Through thick and thin.
Oh my God, she is a perfect girlfriend. All right, let's get funny.
Yeah, this is just a chatbot that tells incels what they want.
Broke out. And I was about to be attacked by Bucktooth Larry, the mean zombie. What would you do? This gotta be good. Let's see what is the perfect girlfriend response. I would do
true, D-Dog,
to protect you from Bucktooth Larry and ensure your safety. Even if it means fighting off zombies with everything I have, you are my priority, and I will always be.
This is meaningful content, guys. What can I say?
Thanks, babe. That's all I can say to that one.
This says a lot about him if he's in his mid-50s and he thinks, and he's posting this. He posted this in his mid-50s.
Was coming.
He posted this.
For my neck to lick it and suck it. What would you do? What would you do? Let's see. There we go. Don't worry, darling. I'll keep you safe.
All right, Sadie. Enjoy the Halo. With that, let's find one last thing to watch. I wonder, are there any clips from Phil for yesterday that we should... oh, he turned chat off. Big ups. That we should go over. Hey, that's us. Let's see. Yeah, Meerkat had a sick update. Lefty streamed Halo. Did anything happen yesterday? Did anybody know? Because I didn't watch Phil yesterday at all. And it was great. It was fantastic. Oh, there's Indrid. Big ups. No. Okay, so let's go back to the pastor for a minute. We need one more. One more to take us through. And then I'll probably you know what? Well, actually no. I'm going to end it here and I'll redirect to WPIG instead of that being said. I think that makes more sense cuz I'd rather end it here instead of forcibly stretch it out. There's no reason to do that. So I'm redirecting you guys to WPIG since they are still live. And quick announcement, so I am doing an all-day stream for the Black Friday Adpocalypse, and the segments that I have scheduled are as follows. We are going to start at noon Eastern time with Nerd Brew, and we are going to be doing a tier maker of all of the best DSP pre-stream music that Nerd Brew has generously made. So we're going to do a tier maker before the pre-stream. Then, obviously, I'm going to stream the pre-stream podcast. And then I'm going to talk over whatever the Adpocalypse thing ends up being. And then after the Adpocalypse stream, Indrid Cold and Snood and I are going to play Lethal Company between the streams, and that's going to be fun. Fella by the name of Decepticron might even join us for that. And then the night stream be the night stream with me playing a game of my choosing alongside Phil. Yeah, make sure to submit your abs on the community tab. But yes, so come over here if you want to see the Black Friday Adpocalypse. I've got plenty of stuff lined up. It's going to be chill, positive, fun vibes. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. I appreciate the positivity for everybody who subbed, supered, and bought memberships. I really appreciate that. And we will... yeah, I guess... I don't want to equate Nerd Brew to Derek too much, but thank you, Nerd Brew, for making a tier maker for the segment that you're going to come on. I really appreciate that. It's a good tier maker, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that. So come by Friday at noon. I'll be here. I'll be here all day. It's going to be like a 12-hour stream. Going to be really great. Enjoy WPIG, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay. Bye.
Let me tell you something, brother. When I hold a man's penis, I tell you what I do. I hold on to it tight, brother. Because if that penis is vodka to Philip, woo, that's how it happens. Meerkat Mall. Who? I need my boyfriend. Please, spread your legs, dog. Suck my ass, please. Please. Dog, I'm not a good dog.
Thank you for the bomb, D-Dog. Thank you very much for the bomb. Appreciate it, buddy.